Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Get Good. Today we continue our exploration of double stroke rolls by dipping into the six stroke roll. This is going to be part one of a two-part series. So part one, today we're going to be working on the traditional way of interpreting the six stroke roll where it's felt within a 16th note context. It sounds like this. And we're going to do some fun stuff with it today. So let's break it down real quick. 16th notes, we're thinking of just the basic beat divided down into four subdivisions: 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. And in the six stroke roll, what we're doing is we're playing a single stroke on the first hit and on the and then double stroking on the E and the and. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right. So let's try that slowly a few times here. So it's going to be right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where the counting comes. Six stroke roll. Right, left, left, right, right, left, 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 right. Now let's try this to make it a little easier to hear. Let's put the single strokes on the nearest toms. We'll play the right hand over the floor tom, left hand up on the high tom. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left. This is one of the things I was demonstrating a little bit earlier. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. Now I'm going to switch to the middle tom and the hi-hat. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. Now let's go slightly faster. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. You could also play all the singles on one tom. And at the speed, of course, we're just risking these strokes. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. Okay, let's go a little faster, and let's do it all up on the hi-hat. Right, left, left, right, right, left. 1, 2, ready, go. One slight nuance for how I play that up on the hi-hat. A lot of times I'll play the single strokes a little bit more on the edge of the hi-hat. Now, the rubber one here on my electronic kit triggers it a little bit similar to what it would be on a real one, but you'll definitely hear a beefier sound when you hit with the shank of the stick along the edge than if you're hitting up on the top. There's all kinds of ways to play around with it, but thought I'd tell you about that one. So let's go a little bit faster. Right, left, left, right, right, left. 1, 2, ready, go. Now I'm going to go to the high tom for everything. And back to the snare drum. And it is starting to get fast enough that we can play around a little bit with trying to do our double bounces, which again is just one way of playing fast doubles. I almost broke my stick. Okay, let's get the metronome going and see where we are. That's about where we were, 100 beats per minute in eighth notes. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Go a little faster. 115. 1, 2, ready, go. If you're just trying to control the doubles, stay on the snare drum. Don't get fancy. Far better to be clean than trying to do something clever and just 130. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Single, double, double, single. So you could use a check pattern too, where it's a basic rhythm underneath, like this. And then switch to the doubles. Anytime I don't feel like I'm really even in my timing, I'll switch back to check. I think you can see where this is going. So in the case of that last pattern, I was just doing 2 consecutive 6-stroke rolls, and the second 6-stroke roll, I had the first single on the snare. Right, left, left, right, right, left, 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 right. And if we want to turn that into a full-blown groove, we do the same exact thing we've been doing in many of the other lessons, taking a pattern and putting a bass drum along with the first hit in the first iteration of it, and then following it up with a snare drum hit in the second one. Right, left, left, right, right, left, 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 right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. So if I get going a little faster, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. This is basically a way of spicing up this simple groove, which you've probably all seen before, and in which we taught in, I think it was one of the our daily groove episodes. 1E and 2E and. So all I'm doing is I'm substituting in the 6-stroke roll. So let's start getting that going a little bit faster. We'll do a few tempos here just to start pushing forward. Here we go. 120 beats a minute. We're playing this actually in 1/8 notes, but that's okay. 1 and ready, go. And if you're not bouncing, of course, make sure you're still playing the doubles in the time. A little faster, 130. 1, 2, ready, go. .140. A 1, 2, ready, go. .150. A 1, 2, ready, go. If you want to get at what our real tempo is here, just divide it in half. So it's actually quarter note equals 75. And one more tempo, 160. So this is the equivalent of quarter note equals 80. 1, 2, ready, go. I can also move my right hand to the ride cymbal instead of the hi-hat, like so. and so on and so forth. There's all kinds of other ways you could play this around the drum set, but that's kind of a cool way to start playing a groove. So it's a very, very useful pattern. It's kind of one of very much a drummer's favorite because it lends itself really well to fancy seeming movements around the drum set that sound really, really busy, but it's just, pretty easy to do over and over. If I get going a lot faster. Or, you can kind of solo. Although there I actually kind of inadvertently slipped into part 2 of this series, which is tomorrow's, which is the sextuplet version of playing this. We're feeling this right now as 1, E, and dot, 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 dot. But tomorrow we're going to be feeling it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. It's a rounder way of playing it, which also feels really cool. One final thought here too, of course, the one side of this we haven't covered that a few of you have probably already figured out and wondered about is the left side of this. Yes, you can practice this left-handed too. This is one of the few rolls that tends to be played just continuously in one direction, right hand leading or left hand leading. So it's a very good idea to make sure you're practicing the left lead as well. Because that will give you a more comprehensive mastery of that rudiment. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed this 6-stroke roll in the traditional way of playing it. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post those down in the comment section below, or you can also contact me on my website, kitmills.com, and I'd be happy to answer you there. And if you haven't already done so, I'd encourage you to subscribe to this channel. And if you like this video, click the like button. And yeah, just let me know if you have any other questions, things you'd like me to cover. And until next time, hope you enjoy practicing that and keep on drumming. See ya.